Panthers and Dolphins. And the Dolphins, juggernaut of a team, wouldn't be interesting. We talked about the Super Bowl contending teams. We're not leaving out the Dolphins in the AFC. The Dolphins and the 49ers played a famous, it wasn't close, but it was a famous Super Bowl because Dan Marino was in that one. And anyways, could it be the Niners and the Dolphins in the Super Bowl? Wouldn't that be fun? The Dolphins here, huge favorites at 13.5 now. The early look ahead, the preseason line was 7. The early look ahead line was 10.5, but we're dealing with a big number here now with the way things are going with the Dolphins and this incredible team and offense. The Dolphins have won and covered 4 of their first 5 games. Yeah, they have a loss in there. McDaniel, Coach Logic, he's 6-2 against the spread as a home favorite. The Dolphins are 22-12 their last 34 games against the spread off of a win. Now, they're laying a huge number here for sure in this one. And, for good reason. Bryce Young in his 4 starts at Carolina, they average under 5 yards per pass attempt. One of my most important statistics, yards per attempt. And Young's down there right now. I'm still okay with Young. I'm putting him on that list. I keep saying I like the rookie quarterback, and I do like Young. But, funny now to hear the talk this week about the problems with the Panthers and coach coming out saying, we're having some tough meetings in there, and sounds like maybe the coaching staff wanted C.J. Stroud, but the pressure was on from the owner to take Bryce Young, and now the owner comes in there and says, you had the number 1 draft choice with Bryce Young. Why can't we win now? Not even thinking that it takes years sometimes to not only develop a quarterback, but to develop a winning culture. And the Panthers have problems right now administratively with finger pointing and all that. They're 0-4-1 against the spread to go along with their 0-5 record. Probably should have Dalton in there at this point if you want to compete, but that's maybe not what the owner wants to see. I got you this, we got this quarterback, like they don't even understand how football works to a certain extent. Like I said, rookie quarterbacks, they start the season, they don't finish the season. Usually by week 3, week 4, week 5, they're out. And some of them never come back. Now, sometimes you go out, you bring that veteran in, a guy like Andy Dalton. Look, we all have our issues when we bet on Andy Dalton at this point of our lives. But if I'm a football team and I'm 0-5 and I'm trying to win football games and I got an owner, now here's the problem. The owner's telling you play this guy. Carolina's 6-11 their last 17 games as a road underdog, including already 0-3 so far this season. They're a team that gets very, very tired in the second half. They've been outscored 85-45. Carolina also 8-16-1 against the spread, last 25 games coming off of a loss. Dolphins have scored an incredible 24 touchdowns on 54 drives so far this season, many of them from dialing up long distance. At home so far, just 2 of the 5 games have been at home, and at home, 14 touchdowns on 23 drives so far for these Dolphins. So it's going to be hard to not want to just take the Dolphins. This is an NFL football game, but man. Now, this could be characterized as another one of those non-division underdog games. I think I called them home underdogs earlier. It's just not the home underdog percentage is slightly higher, so that maybe that's why I clarified that. But non-division underdogs in general, they are the ones that are on that 75% under trend. Non-division underdogs before the bye week. And you have that here with the Panthers. The Panthers are on the bye next week. So could they mail in this game, go 0-6 and say, let's regroup? We're playing the Dolphins, or can they, if it's a low scoring game, that does favor their chances, I would think, to possibly cover here. But again, look at the total, in this game is pretty high at 48 because of the Dolphins. So again, 8-25 to the under. I guess that's 76%, right? 8-25 to the under non-division teams heading into a bye. Lay the big number. Okay, Ferner, I will. I'll just take the Dolphins. Hopefully it doesn't go over 14. Yeah, I'll take 13.5 for sure. Yeah, 14 is more key than 13, but sure. But you know what? 12.5 feels a lot more comfortable than even 13. Dolphins and under for Thomas. And just like the other way, too. I mean, if I'm on the Panthers, I want 14.5. And I'll buy it up on an NFL game. All right, give me the Dolphins here in this one. I can't do it right now with the Panthers. 14's a lot. This is a free pick on the show. It's not going to be raised. Yeah, first half. Why not? I just told you, right? Just told you about those very, very poor starts poor finishes for Carolina. But also want to mention the Panthers 9 of 15 on third down with Young, but 10 of 9 on third down with Dalton. But they don't listen to that. They don't pay attention. Those guys, the owner's not watching the show.